The next segment is a very special segment because we all like to debate, isn't it? Anything, we are ready and we are up for a debate. So today we have a very interesting debate, and I give the privilege to the special person who's the debate moderator to introduce the team and then the topic. Before that, it is my privilege to introduce him. He was a member of Sharjah Toastmasters Club and UAE Advanced Toastmaster Club till 2022. After retirement, he returned to Chennai in 2023 and he was awarded his first DTM in 2017, and he got a second DTM under his pathways in 2022. And he was a Division K director in 2021 and under District 127. And I of lately see him in lot of meetings, especially online meetings. So put your hands together and welcome two-time distinguished Toastmaster Kakalur Nagarajan, who is going to play the debate moderator role for today's special event. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Kakalur Nagarajan.
Thank you, Madam. TMOD Satya Francis. Nicely said whatever I told to Madam Kavitha ji. No change in any words. Thank you. Debate. The moment we say debate, many people will raise their hands. The moment we say argument, more hands will rise because we are all interested in arguments than debates. So, my mentor who introduced me to the Toastmasters used to advise me even till now also. He is settled down in Mumbai. Whenever any important special or milestone meeting takes place, I used to consult him. Very experienced learned person. He only told me, what is a debate, Nagarajan? It is a formal way of talking in a structured manner with time limit is given to prove your facts that your point is correct. Whereas which you and me and other people say the argument is in an informal one where no time limit, no grammar will be there. People will hurl anything, abuse, personal attacks will take place. That is arguments, which we used to notice several times outside our Toastmasters environment. Here it is a structured form. Although it is not in one of the Toastmasters education program, but they do encourage to conduct regularly debate sessions in order to the common goal of effective communication. Based on this, based on my friends in the Sharjah Toastmasters Club, I took this topic. When I gave it to my Madam Kavitha ji, she said, yes, fine, this topic. It should be of simple nature. People should speak from the heart in a structured manner in a time. So today our topic is tea is healthier than coffee. Tea is healthier than coffee. Team A, we named it as three roses. Obviously, all our beautiful roses are lined up to give their best of their arguments, not argument, best of their points to prove it. On the other hand, people say like Starbucks, they call it as brew in the Indian version. And they are going to say, no, tea is not healthier. Here there is a point. I said tea is healthier than coffee. I said, on the other hand, you should not say coffee is better than. No, tea is not healthier than coffee. That is a real debate instead of telling. So I know it's more than 4 or 5 days. You all would have gathered certain facts and figures and everything. Keep up your timings. I have given 3 minutes, although generally they say the concluding speaker will have two, but due to the general request or rather wish of the members, 3 minutes for all the three speakers. The opening speaker will present all the facts, then the opposite time, the opening speaker. Now, during this time, the opposite team will prepare the rebuttal speaker, will speak against the opening speaker's opening statement. By the time the For team speaker will rebuttal against speaker's opening. A2 will attack the B1. Here B2 will attack the A1. Then the concluding B3 and C3 will speak and summarize what the team wants to say. During that 3 minute speech, they can add point mean which is connected with their opening and rebuttal speaker statement, not bringing in any new points. This is a set of rules formed so that we don't deviate. That's all. Many times when I was a debater in my Sharjah club and UA Advanced, two times I was disqualified and got reduced marks. One due to the timing, one due to bringing in additional points. Judges were very. There is a judging sheet is also there for debates, but here we are doing in a very informal manner and also to encourage the people to come and participate in, not to make them scared. Maybe at a later date we can have a formal debating session in a contest manner. But this is the one. The stage is set. I am also ready because after a long time, as the TMOD said, I'm attending most of the online meetings because I have not yet become a member due to my own personal reasons. On and off, I'm going, and plus other reasons. Otherwise, I'm very committed. So, let me invite our opening speaker from the team A, Toastmaster Kalpana Aravind, to begin her team's points. Back to you, Toastmaster Kalpanaji.
Thank you, debate moderator. Hope I'm audible and visible. Can I have a thumbs up, please? Yeah. Timer, please start only now. Being in the Three Roses team, we are in the ecstasy in drinking tea, which provides variety is the spice of life. Imagine two of the world's most popular beverages side by side and both enjoyed by millions. But when we ask one simple question, which is healthier overall, science, history, tradition point one clear answer: tea. Defining the key terms, tea is a beverage made by infusing the leaves of the plant in the hot water. It can also be blended with herbs, flowers, and roots for therapeutic benefits. Coffee is a beverage prepared from the roasted seeds of the coffea plant. Healthier means providing greater long term health benefits with fewer health risks, supporting physical, mental, and metabolic well being. A 5,000-year tradition of healing, tea originated in China around 2737 BC as a medicinal drink. In traditional Chinese medicine, it has been used to improve digestion, enhance metabolism, strengthen immunity, and restore the body's natural balance. Across the cold mountainous region of Asia, tea has remained the beverage of choice for centuries. Whether green, black, white, oolong, pearl, or herbal teas, different teas support different health benefits, which aids in digestion, improving circulation, providing gentle, sustained energy. Let me bring the scientific evidence. Tea delivers many of the benefits of coffee with fewer drawbacks. A cup of coffee contains about 95 milligrams of caffeine, whereas tea contains only 40 to 50 milligrams, providing steady alertness with lower risk of anxiety and insomnia, heart palpitations, and caffeine dependence. Green tea, especially rich in catechins, particularly EGCG, which reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, lower LDL cholesterol, and protect cardiovascular health. Just 2 to 3 cups daily can provide measurable health benefits. The statistics speaks louder than opinions, isn't it? A 2024 meta analysis of 38 studies and nearly 2 million people showed that tea drinkers had a 10% lower risk of overall death and 14% lower risk of cardiovascular death. A 2025 University of Surrey meta analysis of 145 randomized trials involving 5,205 participants found that tea flavonols flavin-3-ols lowered blood pressure with stronger effects in the people of hypertension. For these reasons, we urge the House to stand with us for the motion tea is healthier than coffee. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to tell the timer also. Once the red card is shown, please wait for 10 seconds for the speaker to wind up. Otherwise, you can mute the audio. This I forgot. Maybe you got up now. Now, let me invite the opposing team, Brew Team opener, to come and deliver. Brew Team opener, can you come on the line? Yeah.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
No?
Am I audible?
Yeah, little more. Maybe
Okay.
your mic is not very close to that.
Is it better now? Is it
It is better. Better, but it can be still more better.
better now?
Okay, maybe increase the sound.
Yeah, this is at maximum now. I'll just
Okay,
switch off the fan.
I hope, I hope that, I hope the team from the Three Roses can hear her voice. That is more important to them. Good luck. Your
Yes.
time starts now.
Respected moderator, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear, beautiful Three Roses from the Three Roses team, we have an issue here. So come, let us sort it out over a cup of coffee, of course. Is there any problem in this world that cannot be sorted out with a cup of coffee? Why? Because coffee doesn't just wake us up, it wakes up conversations, ideas, and friendships. But today, my worthy opponents are claiming that tea is healthier than coffee. As a doctor, I disagree. Modern medical research has quietly transformed coffee's reputation from being a guilty pleasure to being one of the most extremely studied beverages in the world. Now, I know that you're thinking, coffee, isn't that a unhealthy one? Well, ladies and gentlemen, science has news for you. While you have said that tea has so many health benefits, I would like to refute one statement that tea is not all that healthy. In fact, excessive tea drinking has been proven to be harmful for the liver, whereas coffee and the liver. Coffee is one of the most extensively studied beverages when it comes to liver health. Numerous large studies have shown that people who drink 2 to 4 cups of coffee daily have a lower risk of developing fatty liver disease. An umbrella study, which was published by the British Medical Journal in 2017, which looked at hundreds of meta-analyses, found that coffee consumption was associated with 29% lower risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is the global pandemic now, and a 27% lower risk of liver fibrosis and a 39% lower risk of cirrhosis. And the story doesn't end here. A meta analysis published by Elementary Pharmacology and Therapeutics found that among the people with non alcoholic fatty liver disease, coffee consumption was associated with significantly lower risk of liver fibrosis. And I have been treating patients with early liver fibrosis with mandatory 2 cups of black coffee, and they have shown to lower their liver scores in the subsequent testing. So I have personal experience in that. And a 2021 umbrella review in the Frontiers of Pharmacology found that among patients who already have NFLED, they have shown that approximately 0.67% odds ratio. That means when your liver is quietly accumulating fat and inflammation is threatening to turn into fibrosis, your humble cup of coffee may actually be your liver's best ally. And that's not all. Coffee and the brain, and coffee has been shown to be associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. So coffee improves your longevity. So with all this, let's sit down, brew our brew cup of coffee, and agree to the fact that coffee is definitely better and tea is definitely not healthier than coffee. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you. Now the rebuttal round is going to start. The team will start now. The against team now. Mean B2, brew from side, will rebut against the opening speaker of the A1. Over to you. Yes, sir. Your time starts.
My dear audience and respected moderator and team Three Roses, a very good coffee morning to you all. My dear friends, respected Kalpana ma'am talked about the two popular drinks in the world. She accepted both are popular, but here we are sitting to talk about which is more popular. Can you say famous shop outlets of few tea brands in the world? I can say many. Kavitha, Starbucks. Like that, there are many outlets internationally recognized. But tea, is that having anything? Nothing. This shows very clearly which is more popular. My dear friends, there is no divine reason to take coffee or tea. This is my humble opinion. Against the God creation, you want to do some extra work and you want to induce yourself, you are taking any of one. So you decided to take any of one. But which is the best one? That is the debate here. See, in that, all the medical reasons my teammate Sasikala excellently explained. No words against that, right? Let me explain about the popularity, society value, and the prestige and feeling about the coffee. So if you take the popularity, already we talked about that. If you take the brand, there are many international brands. The prestige, my dear friend, you hold a mug in your hand. Anybody would say it's a tea mug, it's a coffee mug, because when they say about coffee, they feel proud inside, not the tea. And then if you say the prestige, so he's a coffee man. Coffee means it's a twice the price of tea. If anybody is carving coffee, they feel proud and they value the person taking coffee. It's a richer person. That's why coffee is more price. So without knowing all these things, our opponent team is started talking. My personal experience, my dear friends, if I take coffee, I can do in midnight work focusly. But whenever I take coffee, you know, my friend, where I was awake, always in the restroom, because when I take tea, my backside got opened many times. So take coffee, my friends. My dear friends, tea is gentle, but coffee is bold. Tea is calm, but coffee is brilliant. Tea is polite, but coffee is powerful, my dear friends. Tea whispers always, but coffee shouts always. Tea is lovely, but coffee is legendary, my friends. My dear audience and respected moderator, it's very clear. Tea gives peace, but coffee brings power and brilliance. My dear audience, the choice is yours. Which one you want? You want to be calm or brilliant? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, team from far, that is from Three Roses, Toastmaster. The order has been changed. No. Toastmaster Janaki, am I correct?
Yes.
Toastmaster Janaki will rebut against the opening speaker, Dr. Shashikala. Time is yours.
Honorable moderator, my opponent speakers, my fellow friends. A lot of reasons are presented to enjoy coffee, but very few reasons were presented to note the most important word in the debate, which is healthier. The motion before the house is not, is coffee healthy? Is tea healthier than coffee? Let me allow me. Let me. Do allow me to explain why it is healthier. We had a lot of discussion whether which part of the organ is most important. But does our liver take care of everything? Can be yes, not more than the heart, which works for pressure control. And I totally say, and I vouch that you have a tea, the pressure points are settled down. It's calm. And coffee wakes up conversation. Tea motivates you to talk first. Because earlier part of the tradition doesn't want you to drink tea when you're so enthusiastic and running around the world. It wants you to drink tea when you are tired, when you're weak. You go to the kitchen, every grandma's recipe will have a lot of things. A peppermint tree to put you calm, a green tea to make you to feel light, and you have a cardamom tea which makes you to relax. And that's how it works. There are most of studies. I agree to that. There is no disagreement. But why do we have these studies? We have these studies basically because there is a lot of argument going on around the concept that it is not healthier. But the point of making more studies around the drink automatically attracts to the concepts. Is it healthier? Coffee has attracted research, but tea is the only subject which have made different more qualities, di- different more health benefits related to cardiovascular health and metabolism recognition and longevity. The number of studies doesn't decide goodness. The quality of the health and the outcome does, which is good. And health is not determined by one organ or one study or one fancy slogan. It's determined overall by well-being. Tea offers balance, caffeine, are powerful catechins, and calming L-lithium, cardiovascular protection, which everybody is looking for, and centuries of medical use. That's why I remind with the statement tea is healthier than coffee.
Good. Now we have come to the final round. The concluding speakers who will summarize the thing, whatever the team said. Now let me invite Toastmaster Shivashankar to conclude his team's closing speech.
Thank you, moderator Kakalur Nagarajan. We had enough equal participation and data on which is healthier. None of us has done that study. It's all like big guys who has done the study for their own benefits, and it's equal. So to summarize, I'm going to say both tea and coffee has their own benefits as well as their own issues. Liver or heart, both are important. Yeah, come on. You cannot have heart without liver. But we have one person among us who told us she has personal experience in giving coffee as a medicine for her patients, Toastmasters Sashikala. We have a personal experience. Now, come to this. Life is beautiful. Definitely, it is beautiful. And variety is the spice of life. What is more varied? Tea, definitely, right? It looks like I'm actually, summarizing for tea. Coffee is excess. You drink tea, but you experience coffee. You take coffee, then you know You can never stop that guy from speaking. You're a Toastmaster, take coffee. You take tea, you'll be settled, you'll be calm, you'll be like, chalta hai bhai, it's okay, whatever you want to do, you do. Talk, you talk. Take coffee. And that is when you come back to life. Coffee is life. Tea is for all those sick people, for all those people who couldn't even, do their work properly. If you are sick, take tea. But if you want exuberance, take coffee. Try coffee. Coffee gives you that extra punch that you always need in life. You know why people take tea in Tamil Nadu or even in India? To calm their hunger. You know who takes coffee? Oh, many of the guys who are actually, the people who drive around in scooters delivering, they all drink tea only. Tea is very cheap. It's there everywhere. All you have to do is just pluck a leaf and put it in water. You get tea. You cannot pluck coffee bean and put it in water and have coffee. It's more sophisticated. You have to set the right temperature, roast it properly. You have to pressurize it and then extract the aroma. You're not extracting just coffee, you're extracting life out of the coffee bean. And that gives you life. Thank you so much for the great opportunity. Back to you, moderator. Nagarajan.
Now, our concluding speaker for the FOR team, Toastmaster Nirmala Raghuraman. Back to you, ma'am.
Ecstatic moderator, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Especially my team lovers and tea lovers. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
As an affirmative team, me and my team has already agreed to the motion that tea is healthier than coffee. I reiterate, tea is healthier than coffee. Tea tempers the spirit and harmonizes the mind, dispels lassitude and relieves fatigue, awakens thought and prevents drowsiness. Said by Layu, not me. I hope all of you will agree to this quotation. Tea is not just a beverage, it is an emotion. It is healthy and it is a lifestyle. It is a symbol of comfort, conversation, and calmness. Those who are not ready for any conversation will never agree that tea is healthier than coffee. It is not just a choice between two cups, it is about either ignoring your health or taking care of your health. What do you want to do? If you are ready to change, please change today and accept that tea is healthier and try to have tea in everyday life. Now, to tell you, my teammates already defined the motion and shown evidence on screen, and we strongly believe that tea is healthier than coffee. And in the opening, she had told that tea prevents cardiovascular problems also. Now, to add on, tea boosts energy, it enhances health, it is an antioxidant boost, and it helps in weight loss, and it can even fight cancer when you drink chamomile tea, and it can be gentle on your stomach, and it is a tummy tamer, and it helps in nausea too, and it saves your skin, and it is very good for the brain health, and it is reducing your stress levels. So drink tea every day. This is my advice to all of you. Now moving on. In my rebuttal, our rebuttal speaker also said that health is more important, and healthier in the word, in the motion, is very, very important, which the opponent team forgot to see it. And we spoke about all the organs in the body which can be revitalized by the tea. Remember this. And tea is a metabolism recognition. The quality and outcome after drinking that beverage is very, very important. Remember this. And to conclude, I have only one final word to say. Coffee may wake you up, but tea helps you keep you well. Coffee says run faster, but tea says go further. To go further in life and to go farther in life, take care of your health and drink tea every day. Back to you, moderator.
Well done. All the six speakers spoke really very, very good. And that shows enough research and homework has been done in the last 4 days. Brilliant, brilliant. This is more than my expectation. I just did my very close marking to all of you. To summarize it from my point of view, yes, the topic is tea is healthier than coffee. Tea is more healthier than coffee. FAR team has done enough research, enough statistics produced it. But even brew team is also nonetheless lesser than the FAR team. They do, since we have a practical doctor's evidence. We all did only the theoretical part, whereas she has own experience. Based on that, she has given certain data and also reiterated her points. That was a well done from the Dr. Shashikala ma'am. One more thing I noticed is from the concluding speaker, Shivashankar added more points which slightly deviated from their own team summarizing. That is where the little difference has come between the two teams. When I'm summarizing it, I noticed, yes, one thing which is come, variety is a spice of life. You all reiterated every now and then, and also said, heart is not the only one part. There are so many organs to survive. Even one organ goes off, there is no point in I'm healthy, I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking tea and all. So in order to have all parts to function, like in a car, even if the horn is not working, the brake is working, steering is working, everything is, a horn is not working, you don't horn it, accident might happen. Ultimately, like that, the team for the FAR has added some extra spice into that. That is why they said varieties, two, three people times they said variety is a spice of life. They added the extra spice in their points, in their data, and reiterated that it is not only that only one part, which all other organs also has to survive. For the tea is much more healthier than coffee. But I am not discounting the other side also here, especially rebuttal speakers and also Toastmaster Ezhilarasan. Ezhilarasan used one somewhere star, but no international tea brands. Sir, recently I was in the Turkey last year. Turkish coffee and Turkish teas also now they've introduced. The brand Turkey has made them the best in the international. People stop over and have the tea there. It is used to be, I also thinking in Arabic they call it gawa, Ghava. Gawa means total black. The thickness will be that much. People are allowed to go and have that. But how much it is healthy or unhealthy is a secondary, but people don't go for that. But still, Arabic people will go and touch that and end up in, do you want to go further or farther? She said. That is where the answer lies when you drink the Turkish coffee. So they are all coming back to tea only. You said very nicely, regenerate the body, healthier. Tea is more healthier, metabolism, fine overall. Okay, to summarize it again within my time, yes, the points whatever both sides has given, and also the structured manner, as I said, in a enough research and homework has been done. Team A, Three Roses, has done much better work in making tea is much more healthier than coffee. This is my point of view. Back to the TMOD. Thank you very much.
Thank you, distinguished
Before the
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster of the day takes over, I just wanted to make one point. Whether it's tea or coffee, whether it's black or with milk, the best, the most healthiest option is anything without sugar. So, or sugar substitutes.
Yes.
So, as a doctor, I
Yes.
wanted to mention that point. Whatever you're taking, whether it's tea or coffee, it's better without sugar or sugar substitutes. And green tea, as a doctor, because this information is not being promoted, I have been closely following one of the best hepatologists in the world, Dr. Abby, and green tea has been known to cause a lot of detrimental effects to the liver. So, and if you have
Yes.
to get the antioxidant property of green tea, you have to take about 10 to 12 glasses of green tea, which is not possible by us. So, I would advise people to keep away from green tea. Namloda usual coffee or usual tea, which is grown in our own places, is always a better option. I think as a because people are advertising so much of green tea, I think it is not at all healthy. So I just thought I'll make this point from a medical point of view. Thank you.
Well done. Yes, maybe by the end of the meeting, if we have some few more minutes, obviously we will discuss more about this. Because I do, just this morning I was going through the British journal and places where they gave importance to the tea or coffee and all. Some one or two three points. Because of the time constraints, I am just closing it off because Kavitha ji already warned me. Please within the time limit. That's why. Thank you very much. Back to you, ma'am.